What's up, junkies? Welcome back to Inspiration Junkies. My name is Schwaze, and I'm here because I care. I just want you to know that I care about you. If I've never met you, I still care about you, and I'd like to meet you. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about a little thing I like to call the joy killer, the life stealer, the destroyer of progress. The main one would have to be, which is an epidemic in our society, is shame. Not casting shade alone, because throwing shade, people hate on other people. That's a result of them not liking themselves. That's their own stuff. I'm talking about you. What can you do, even if other people are picking on you, or even if you're going through a rough time, just dealing because of stuff you've dealt with in your past or stuff you haven't dealt with in your past, more importantly. Um, it's about experiencing the emotions as they come, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But for now, self-shaming kills you. It slowly robs you of any life that you feel like you have achieved. It robs you of your childlike heart. There goes the camera, and it's not a good thing. I went down a road of shame for years. I did something, and I did a lot of things that I felt guilty for, and I tried to hide from them. I kept stuffing them down. I kept not experiencing the emotion of loss and shame and guilt and all that stuff. And it was all bottled up. And what happens when you bottle things up? There has to be an escape somehow. And mine led down a road, starting off with pot and alcohol, to heroin. And I wasn't smoking heroin. I injected heroin into my veins. And they say 8% of people make it out of that alive, so I consider myself lucky and blessed. And so I just want to do my part. But yeah, going from stealing and begging and borrowing and never paying back, and just compounding that shame that I was experiencing in my life. It's just not it was not life. It was not living. It was slowly dying. It was bleeding out over the course of years. And I came to one day, with the needle sticking out of my arm in a bathroom, legs numb because I'd been sitting on the toilet for 6 hours unknowingly. And that was when I realized, sometimes it takes something extremely drastic, but looking down at that arm with the needle sticking out of it, after I'd been doing it for years, I said, this has got to be it. I'm either just going to die or I got to make a change. And I've decided to make a change. And that process started by first going to treatment, but my main issue was hating myself and shame and shaming myself, calling myself an idiot and stupid. If you call yourself dumb, then you will not reach your potential. If you call yourself stupid, you will not reach your maximum potential. It all starts with a word, and that starts with a thought, and that thought just starts to bleed into other areas of your life, and then over the course of time, you don't even know who you are anymore. But that's not how it should be. It's not, you don't make a mistake and you're like, okay, like you're in an airplane and like, okay, well, we've lost a couple 100 feet altitude, so let's go ahead and fly around into the ground. No, that's not how it should be. You pick it back up, you get back to 30,000 feet, and you keep on soaring. So mistakes are gonna happen. You will make mistakes. I make huge mistakes, and but that's not the important part. The focus is on getting to a point of peace in your heart to where you can effectively love. And sometimes we need a little shot in the arm, no pun intended, in order to effectively be able to pour into other people. And if you're one that is being bullied and being shamed, I want to put a different spin on this. I want you to think about the fact that maybe that other person that is bullying you is in immense pain themselves. And yes, they are small, they are little, but maybe you can come back with them with a, hey man, it seems like you got a lot going on. Maybe if you want to talk sometime, I'm here for you. And the person, the recipient of all the hatred from another person, if that person says something out of care and concern, it puts a new spin on things for the other person, and maybe it might make them think twice. You don't ever combat hate with hate. It's always combating hate with love. And that's the only way that we're going to make it, is if we take the hate, eradicate it with love, and expose the fungus to the light. What happens to a fungus when it's exposed to the light? It dies. The fungus dies. So let's kill that hate. Um, and as far as calling yourself stupid, never call yourself dumb. I don't care if you have a 54 IQ and are legally retarded. You are not dumb. You are not an idiot. Idiot, well, look up idiot in the dictionary, or look up the origin of idiot. It's a very intense word, and I think there are power in our words, especially the ones that we talk to ourselves about. So, positive speech, positive reinforcement is key. That is key. Never call yourself stupid, and never, ever, ever, if you feel down on yourself, never send that outward to somebody else. 0 times should that happen. If you are feeling in pain, that is for you to deal with. That is not for you to spread like a virus. So don't be a bully to other people. Don't be a bully to yourself first and foremost, and you won't bully other people. My name is Wazi. This is about shame, and you don't have to live that way. So thank you for watching. I very much appreciate it, and I am looking forward to continuing to love on you guys a bit and let you know, hey, you mean something. You're not just a blip on a radar. You are valued. You are, as long as you are breathing, as long as you have a heartbeat, you mean something to this world. So why don't we act like we do? All right? Thank you for watching. Have a good night.